What's going on, YouTube? V here. How you guys doing today? Doing a market watch a little bit randomly throughout the day. I actually been running around a lot today. I had a lot of things I had to sort out. I brought my bunch of my decks over here, so I'll be able to do some deck profiles. That'll be kind of cool. Be able to guys show you my new Ultigeist deck, pendulums, and all these decks post ban lists, as well as a bunch of casual decks. So I'll be having that upload on the channel. Also, I do have the card shop live vlog coming up as well. I'll have that in a bit. So definitely, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do that. Hit the like button and also comment below, because I read every single one of your comments. I would love to know what you guys think about some of these cards or everything in general. Also, I have a blog, YuGiOhmarks.com. Check it out. Links will be below. And once again, alright guys, so looking at Hidden Summoners, this set flopped as fast as it came off the shelf. Like, it came off for everybody. Prank Kids Pass is like $10. It's nothing. Prank Kids do is like $6. It's like, all these cards are crap. The only cards that it's kind of relevant is Rivalry of Warlords and Goza Match. Also, Gold Stalk looks gorgeous. Manju with 10,000 hands actually looks really nice. It's currently roughly around $2 to $3. I think this card's gonna go back up in the future. I think just like Manju, when it came out super rare in the Secret Forces, it immediately spiked after everyone forgot about the Secret Forces, or there was no ability to buy anymore of the Secret Forces. And I think super rare Manju, as well as other varieties of Manju, is still gonna go up in value. So if you still have your Manjus, I would still hold them because they're pretty good. Looking at Goza Match is about 2.5. Once again, this is one of those cards you just need a playset of Gozans, a playset of like Rivalries, and a playset of Gold Star for yourself. I always feel like that when in certain sets. Like, I don't even want to like R9 it. I don't want to like invest in it. I just want it. And Secret Rare Gold Star looks gorgeous. Looking at the rest of this set, there's not really much going on really. Once again, it's a lot of Prank Kids, my Yakashis and all that stuff. And once again, it's really nothing. Pretty cool zombie stuff here. Maybe it'll have some kind of synchronization with the structure deck. Who knows? But for now, this set's really doing nothing. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what happens in the future. If this set has any like real relevant cards besides the ones I mentioned earlier in the video. Yeah, just gonna give it a quick looky-loo. It has a super rare Thunder Dragon, but we have ultra rare, so like it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Up next, let's look at Soul Fusion. I'm just going over all the sets, and I'm gonna go over certain specific cards as well in this video. And looking at Thunder Dragon Colossus, it's still holding at $70 price point because Thunder Dragons are still one of the top tier one of the best decks in the meta. It's gonna be like that way probably until January. 2 months. Literally, in less than 2 months, we might be having another ban list come through. So don't be so comfortable with the bans we currently have right now. It's legal today, and in less than 2 months, we're gonna like. I don't understand why they even roll this ban list out. Just say, hey, listen, real quick, ban list. Here's some cards. Konami would have saved a lot more face had they rolled it out that way instead of promise us a ban swap in turns what would be more of a emergency balance, which if anyone doesn't know, emergency balance, all it is a balance drop real quickly to balance an otherwise unbalanced meta in which it'll be very short amount of cards will be hit. Normally 1 or 2. This one has about 6, I think. Moving forward though, Dangerous Tsuchinoko still holding about $43. This card's gonna plummet. Sell it. Trap Trick is now $31. Wow. It's really high in value, and I still don't feel like I have my playset, but I don't feel comfortable. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable holding on to this. I don't know. I might give it a month. It's a lot of money for this card. The card initially was coming out roughly around $10, and it's a lot of money for this card. I think this card's gonna be a sell. I'm gonna have to give it a sell. I think Trap Trick's a good card. I just don't think it's good enough. And I'm gonna have to, I would say, sell this card. Looking at Dragon Dragon Dark is roughly around $18. He's just hovering. Dragon Raw is hovering roughly around the $13 price point, and everything else for the most part is the same in this set. But yeah, these are the main 3 cards in Soul Fusion, especially with the Soul Fusion special edition display coming out. The prices are going to start going lower. I don't like how TCG Player has this out like super like this has been here since Soul Fusion. Since like before we got Soul Fusion. The special edition display was here. I just don't like that. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Okay. Up next, Shadows of Valhalla. So the boxes are currently $64 for Shadows of Valhalla. Looking at Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, it's about 30s right now. The price point is roughly between $30 to $34 for Super Rare / Ultra Rare Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Super Rare is a whole nother bag of worms. I don't even want to talk about that. I'll just say that Super Rare first editions, I think, are $51 or $54, I believe. Roughly around that price point. Astros from Joy Spring is still a high sort of card. Konami has not fixed this part of the meta, but they gave it an FTK, so you can't give him too much shit. But looking at Eliesta the Invoker Master, a card that was like $35, everyone's going crazy for it, kept saying to sell it, is now roughly around $8 to $9. And then Invocations, which was a $5 card, is holding roughly around 4s. You know what? Invoke kind of sounds kind of decent to buy right now. Like, it's pretty inexpensive for Invoke. If you guys want to buy a cheap Invoke, you can buy it right now. It's still good. We know it's gonna. I mean, it should get more cards. I mean, they're going by the Final Fantasy storyline. It should definitely get a lot more cards. I don't know. It's pretty cheap right now for Invoke. I would consider picking it up. Cigarette Twin Twisters is still about $3.50 to $4. I like this one a lot. I think this one's a good buy. If you guys don't have a place that Cigarette Twin Twisters, get it, because it only comes super from like Bosch and the Megatins. Get the Cigarette; it's a better version. And then there's all the ninja stuff. You're that Yu-Gi-Oh player wants to play ninjas. There it is. Shadow Fusions. Currently, the Cigarette is roughly around 70 cents. Really interesting to see what happens with this version. If we inevitably get a Shadow Construct off the balance, will this go up in value, being the secret rare? And that's really it for this set over here. Borsal Dragon is $79. Almost $80. And in case anyone forgot, little history lesson, it was $58 forever. It was hovering around $58 forever. When the minute it broke 58, it slowly started picking up some steam, and now it's almost about $80 for a Borsal Dragon. It's using every deck minus Thunder Dragons. Like, literally, every deck uses this card. Ultra Guys, Strikers, Striker Tricksters, any other deck besides that, they all use Borsal Dragon. Oh, Pendulums use this card. Like, you can easily, like, this is a way better setup for Pendulums if you want to go on the Borsal Dragon. Like, it's a really good card, and it's a must-have card. Hands down. If you want to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! And of regionals, you need to be walking in that door with this, or Thunder Dragons, or Chain Burn. Also looking at Danger Nessie. Oh, there I am. If you want to buy Danger Nessie, buy from me. Insomnia TCG. I have an unlimited one. Danger Nessie Secret Rare from Cybernetic Horizons, roughly around $36. The hell with that, those two. No, I'm joking. But $36 right now. Danger Bigfoot, another one that's from Cybernetic Horizons, roughly around 17. They're just dropping in value. I mean, don't buy from me. I'll be honest with you. I think Dangers are going to continue going lower in value. I don't think Dangers are dead. I think Danger Burning Abyss is still a real deck. But for the most part, there's nothing else you want to do with Dangers. I would just, no. I mean, I think someone bought my Bigfoot already, so. Oh, my Nessie already. I mean, that might be my, yeah, it's only one left, yeah. Danger Jackalope, another card that's roughly on $12. It's going to be going down in value soon. Don't worry about that. Cyber Reps is holding value. Seeker's holding value. Hertz still around the same price points with the Cyber Dragon stuff, except Cyber Emergency. Current price points roughly around $19 to $20 for this card. This card was going down for a while. Now starting to move really high back up. I don't really have a good reason for you for that. I just know Cyber Dragons is a decent deck. Tier 1.5 can have the ability to top an event, absolutely. Can get you the regional invite, I'll agree with you. Finally, I will throw in the towel. I think a Cyber Dragon variant can still do it. But with that said, the price points at Mercy is still really expensive. Bamboozling Gossip Shadows, also around $19 to $20 roughly. 18 to 20, let's say. Okay. So Bamboozling is a lot of money, and the reason why it's a lot of money because there's a dumb version of Bamboozling that uses a number blah 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 Rigamingyong. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, hold on one second. I'll click on this and I'll bring me to him. Right there he is, number 86. Rigamingyong. The ultra rare price point's like a quarter. Looking at the secret rare, it's like $2, $1, and that's why the whole hoopla is all about. Everyone's going all crazy for this card. Now, with that said, I'm gonna advise anyone who wants to play that deck, realize you're gonna walk into the new meta right now, and in the new meta right now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players ain't hearing that shit. What I mean by that is, besides Ash Blossom, which doesn't really affect you as much as other decks, but looking at cards like Infinite Permits, which absolutely affects you, a new card, a new hand trap, one would argue, is starting to make its way into the top deck. And it's a new hand trap that realistically is an old hand trap, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are just adding it into their decks because it's doing a lot more than other hand traps right now. The hand trap is easily Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is starting to see its way into many decks. I recently saw it in a Sky Striker build that ran like three 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Veilers, 3 Infinite Permanents. Basically, you can't search and your stuff's negated. And by the way, I'm Strikers. How are you doing today? Like, it did shit like that. And you're going into this card and you're trying to go into this combo, you're gonna get Veilered, bro, and you're gonna get bodied. I'm just throwing it out there. So if anyone wants to do that, it's an $18 to $20 card, a card in which you will never resolve because Infinite Permanents or Veiler's gonna stop you. I'm just saying, I think Veiler is gonna really be a big time sleeper come this 2-month format we're in. Gunblood Dragon is also holding roughly around a $9 price point. Ooh, they got a German one over there. Golden Castle Stromberg is worth $8, but let's be honest with you, only casuals buy this. Reincarnations for Tricksters, worth some money. Before I'll get into that in a second, but looking at Brilliant Fusion, it's about $6 right there. Brilliant Fusion is going back to its old Brilliant Fusion price points. Is anyone ever catching this? Like, literally, looking at Brilliant Fusion, because also we can talk about Dreadnought, but I mean, once again, who's buying this? Look at the super rare Brilliant Fusions. They went back to their $6 price point. It didn't go down. It didn't die. I thought it was going to. No, it like the secret rare came out, and the super rare is like, all right, just fucking be 6 with us. And it said, sure, bro, I'm 6 with you. The OT's still holding a $34 price point, a little bit higher than normally he's going for. Really get to know what's happening with that. But looking at Trickster Reincarnation. The other versions, they're roughly 7s for each one, $7 to $8 roughly for Trickster Reincarnations, because YuGiOh players got excited because Trickster Light Curse is in the meta again. Ulti, max rarity. Up next, Dark Saviors. Skashak Immobilize engaged. New current price point is around $57. Wait, it's going to go down in value. I know a lot of YuGiOh players, including myself, are happy about Strikers, would love to play Strikers, but Konami made a 2-month ban, so I cannot enforce this enough. Do not buy Strikers right now if you do not currently own them. If you currently own them, congratulations. You have almost about 2 months to enjoy the deck before it definitely gets hit. Like, we thought it was going to get hit last ban list, but it was the E-ban list. Konami got your base. Now it's definitely going to get us hit in the January ban list. So that's really weird to see. Unless Konami makes some deck that says if your opponent plays a spell card and has no monsters, negate them mill 40 of their cards. I don't know. Looking at Widow Ink, another card that was roughly around $25. Market price shown to be $31. We're seeing over here to be $42. This is super inflated prices due to the fact that the ban is being released. Now, you can get excited about this and go, V, I got a readers, I need to buy this. You're gonna lose money. If you're okay with that, proceed. If you're like me, you just go, bro, I could play Pendulum Magicians. Besides Boar Sword, the deck costs like $100. And I just put negates on board, so when you activate Engage and you do a little Widow Anchor, my deck just goes no. Literally no. And then it has Jackal, so all your spells, have fun activating those monster effects. Like this is a thing. Even though I love Strikers, like one of the best anti-striker decks is like $100 plus a Boar Sword, well, 170 roughly. And then Afterburn being $5 as well. Vampire Frontline still roughly around a $5 card as well. I'm thinking of Infinite Permanents, so we're gonna look at Infinite Permanents right now. There's a damage one for 70. Don't. It's not 70, please. It's 93. First edition is 95. This card, I mean, what's the record of the previous year? 105, 110, I think was the highest card, being either Ash Blossom or Dragonic Diagram. Infinite Permanence is getting near that record. It's catching up. It's a really needed card in a lot of these decks. A majority of these decks need Infinite Permanence because the majority of these decks want to shut your opponent down. We're in a meta which is really controlling on board. No matter a majority, almost every deck I think is super duper board control. That's what it is. It's no longer like I'm gonna combo and then that's how I'll get you because we have Infinite Permanence and Effect Veiler. It's really about I can control the board better than you, and I have more resources that can easily reuse themselves. That's the name of our 2-month meta. And with that said, Infinite Permanence is an all-star because once you shut a part of their control down, it really stuns the deck heavily. So that's why it's so at a high price point. Also, Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion was like $60-something. It's about $58, $59. Once again, I don't recommend this. I know I keep saying it, guys, but I really want to be adamant. One guy was mad. He's like, it was 40. You said to sell it. I did. Now it's 60. I could have made money. All right, guy. Okay. Play fucking Effect Veiler. Stupid. Nightmare Unicorn is also about $29. Nightmare Corruptible B is $18. I don't know why this did not get in the ban list. Vampire Sucker is starting to go down a little bit. It's about $14. Warlick Succession should be a big sale. It's still holding at $9. And Top Lotus Bay is a card everyone should own. It's about $9. Ice Soul is about to get a reprint. Its current price point is listed as $15. It's getting a reprint. Get rid of your Ice Soul as fast as possible. This will go down in value. Savage is still holding roughly around $12. Inspector Boy is around 7s. but this is a card you should care about. Mythical Beast Jackal King. This is a money card in Pendulums. It's about $7 as well. And then you got the Mech Knights, Purple Knight 4, in case you want to play Tricksters with the Mech Knights, which is a really good deck, actually. Invocation, another card, and I spoke about this earlier. Invocation from Fusion of 4 Secret Rare is roughly around 8s. Mark pressure on about 10s if you want your Secret Rares. You get a Super Rares if you just want to get your foot in the door with Invoked. But the ulti invokes are like literally dropping. Market price trying to be about $30. It's $26 for ulti invocation. Like, it's dropping heavily in value. And the reason why it's dropping so heavily in value is because the deck's not seeing play. But I think it's going to see play in the future. I've always said this. The only thing I said was, at the time, invokes were expensive, sell them, and wait till it goes lower in value. We're going to pick it up, and right now is a pretty good time. I mean, they're dirt cheap right now. This Brilliant Fusion, I mentioned it early in the stream. Market price going to be $30. So I'll show you guys, it's $34. It's starting to increase in value. So if you do want to get in on Brilliant Fusions, you want your ultis, it's going to be a little expensive, but it's still a great card. Unless Konami hits it on the next ban list in 2 months. Once again, I hate reinforcing this, but it's in 60 days. Okay. Looking at the 2018 Megatins, evenly matches roughly around $30. Borrow loads roughly around the $20. These prices have not changed since these cards were released within the 10. I think evenly might have been 33 at height, but roughly still not the same. Sorry, just still holding 12. Megatins was like, it's about 7s. This card was a $4 card, and now it's going up to 7s because it sees more play. Even though if you are playing Ultra, guys, watch my deck profile. I will have a better answer than Inspector Border. Dead serious. Firewall is $8, going lower in value. Top Logic Bomber Dragon is 6s. Looking at all these cards, it's pretty nice. Look at that, Mech Knight, Electro Knight, $3, big money card. Up next, D Barrier. So I know I randomly drop in and I say, how's it going? Do you have your D barriers? But how's it going? Do you have your fucking D barriers? Like, literally, you need this card. This card is huge. The fact that it's not banned blows my mind. This card shuts down almost every part of an opponent's extra deck minus links. Thunder Dragons, you get D barriered. You're just gonna let your turn pass. It's just a phenomenal turn. I know I said Pendulums were a really good sleeper deck for the format, and I still think it is. But D-Barrier against Pendulum Magicians is pretty damn good. Also good against Paleos. This is the Rogue. This is the 3-up that you put in for the Rogue matchups, as well as Thunder Dragons. Rogue matchup featuring Thunder Dragons. That's what D-Barrier is for. Up next, we got Phoenix Rhino Warrior, another card that's still hovering roughly around the $6 price point. It's getting low in value, though. There was a lot of walls a while ago when this card initially went up. Now they're like 2s and 3s all over the place for Phoenix Rhino Warrior. Moving forward, guys, looking at OTS Tournament Pack 5, which I want to say it's probably my favorite tournament pack out of all of them, just because I had Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. A card, this price point is still $73 overpriced. You damn right it is. Looking at Terraforming, it's going down in value. It's still not cheap enough. I'm buying my ulti Terraformings at 20s. That's what I'm doing. January 21st, because the ban says on 20th. If Konami does it up right, but who knows. But if the ban list comes out on time, I'll buy, and Terraforming's not on the ban list, I'm going to buy 2 ulti Terraformings. Like, it's going to go lower in price. It already is going lower, as you can see over here. I already have my Zodiac Whiptails. Gotcha. And then $5 for Fairy Tale Snow. You just need one. Just get one. I do like Lost Winds. They're like $3. Anyway, looking at Linkuriboh. So, before we talk about Summon Sorceress, which is going to get a reprint in about, I don't know, a couple of days, its current price point is roughly $25. Now, when Summon Sorceress, when Linkuriboh's reprint first came out, Linkuriboh actually dipped in price. And then it slowly stabilized back up, and it still has not fully recovered. Looking at its market price of its lightly played price point, it's not a full recovery. You can't say that. Looking at Linkuriboh, it's a common. It came out in a structured deck. So it's holding $5 as a structure deck common in a $10 structure deck. And I'm dead serious. Look at the structure deck. It's fucking trash. Like, it's so bad. But you need it because you need you need to buy a $10 structure deck, which you buy here at $7. $10 structure deck for a $5 Linkuriboh. It makes no sense. Well, that's what it's Linkuriboh is stabilizing its price point. Looking at Summon Sorceress, though, she is going to tank in value. She is, you know what? Hold on a second. Apprentice. Is it Apprentice Illusion Magician? I'm totally off, right? Okay, no, I am. I'm right. Okay, sweet. Apprentice Illusion Magician came out in the Legendary Dragon decks. It's $8. It was a lot lower, by the way, when it first came out. And Apprentice Illusion Magician itself, price point-wise, was about the same as Summon Sorceress. And its price point is roughly around $12. And this is a Legendary deck one. The other one was a Starter deck one. And this is going to be a special edition reprint super rare. What I'm trying to say, guys, is if you have Summon Sorceress Ultra Rare, you need to sell that as fast as possible. I luckily just sold mine. I think I sold it for $28. I got a hair in my eye. $28. And I'm dead serious, by the way. Besides, I have a hair in my goddamn eye. This price point is going to tank in value. It'll probably hit roughly around 10, maybe 15 if you're lucky. But you're going to lose $10 on your card you're holding because you didn't decide to sell it and buy it back later. That's what I'm doing. I'm probably going to have a super rare summon sorceress, but ultimately I'm going to get back my ultra rare. I'm just not going to pay as much for it. It's that simple. By the way, little quick thing about the Shonen Jump magazine promos. I think I'm fully done with my Shonen Jump magazine No, I still have some left. I lied. Whatever. I saw some Shonen Jump magazine promos that are subscriptions, but I'm not as deep in as I was previously. And the answer is simple. The last Shonen Jump promo of Chaos Emperor Dragon is absolutely trash. In fact, everyone crazy about it. Everyone got excited about it, and I said that's where I don't go crazy for it. In fact, where is it? Let me go all the way down. Okay, it's still holding around a $13 price point. That's decent. But if you want to know realistically, that's a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. But if you want realistically, when I go in on a card, I want to go in on a card that's gonna hit a $30 price point. Basically, what I want to explain to you guys is, I want to go in on a card, and I want the promo to replace what I just paid for the subscription. So the other 3 cards are icing on the cake, because the next 3 cards are dirt cards. You're gonna lose money on 100, 200 subscriptions if you're like me, that you're buying. You're gonna lose a lot of money. So I'm gonna wait. It was not a bad card, but $13 for me putting $26 and hoping the investment of the other 3 is viable. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm gonna wait a little bit, and hopefully the next Shonen Jump card is good. If the next Shonen Jump card, for me, I can see it being a $25 card. I'm gonna go in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine the next 3 Shonen Jump cards are literally like a Threatening Roar or Gen cards. It could be that. Shonen Jump cards have sometimes been pretty much duds. We hope for $10 averages. That's expected now that Viz. But you just don't want to really put that much. Like I said, for me, I put a lot of money in Shonen Jump promos. A lot of money. More than I really want to feel comfortable to explain to you here on camera. But what I will say is, I want to make sure my investment comes back to me on the first way around. And that's why I'm personally holding off on these. But yeah, I think I have some of these. I gotta find them. I've been sorting a lot of crap out lately. Like, I have a bunch of deck box over here. I'm working on a lot of stuff right here for the channel and as well as personal life, and I want to get things situated. Okay, Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler's ultimate rare's price point for unlimited is $38. $38 on a $42 market price card, which is not bad. Price point looks like it's still stabilizing. I don't think it's going to be stable for long. Once people realize this is a card that's going to see meta play, it's going to go higher in value. Looking at first and late play, we're talking $67. One of my favorite things when I first started doing market watches is I set Effect Veiler at a 20, I think it was 25 or 28 for ulti first let you play it. I'm like, this is an amazing price for a great card. And I got so much shit. In fact, you go back on my channel, you literally find people talking shit in the comment section about Effect Veiler and me. Effect Veiler's trash, V. Stupid. You big stupid. And then some other content creator did a video about how bad it was. And now every time I look at it, I just go, duh. Yeah, I won plus once. I'm next Power Duality. I didn't realize. Okay, no, let me rephrase it. I didn't realize how badly I want ulti Power Duality. Even more so now because, well, we have a ban list and I could have 2 months to play a $40 card. A card that's highly unlikely not to be hitting the ban list. Market price showing to be roughly around $50, but you go over here for like you play, it's about $45 roughly. It quickly goes up to $50 though. For a Power Duality ulti. Now, there are a lot of Ultigeist players not playing Duality in their deck. That's totally fine. We need scrubs for Ultigeist players to play bad cards. Good players are going to play Duality, though, because I want to get Secret Vigil and Spellcast as fast as fuck, because Strikers are full power, in case anyone forgot about that. So, I need to get 2 of these, basically. And last card I'll talk about is Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. This card's phenomenal. Just like I said about D-Barrier being a phenomenal card, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries is seriously a great card. Market price showing to roughly be almost about $7. Unlimited's around 6s. First edition's going to be a little bit harder to find. They're going to be roughly almost near the $8 price point, about $8.50 roughly, for a playset of Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. This card is always going to be good, just like D-Barrier is always going to be good, unless Konami really throws something in the meta and or hits these cards. I don't care what anyone says. These are phenomenal cards. Now, am I going to play them in a deck like Ultigeist? Absolutely not. Would I play in Pendulums? Probably not. Would I play in Strikers? You fucking right, I'm playing this. I'm siding these in Strikers. And the reason why is because when you're playing the mirror match, the ability to take over when your opponent's red or blue and just knock knock it out because they played one card is too delicious not to pass up. And that's why I think Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is a great card. If you are playing Strikers, one of the best cards against a mirror match is Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. It just is what it is. There's a lot of other cool things you can do, but I really do think Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is a great card for the mirror match for Strikers, as well as any future deck coming out in this game. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching this market watch. I know I went over a bunch of cards and I talked a bunch of stuff, but I would really greatly appreciate if you guys could check down, read my latest YuGiOh Mark blog. I talk about some corrupt things happening in Yu-Gi-Oh. Basically, there's a distributor who's selling as a regular person on eBay. It's not fully blown out, but it's there. There's something else going on with another Patreon thing. You know, like I said, a lot of weird things happening in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I just made a recent blog about it. I didn't get a chance to put an article out today. Like I said, I just got back from running around today. I might do one later on, but I really do once again appreciate you guys checking that out, as well as hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, and commenting down below. So you guys, your boy V. Please make sure to subscribe and have a great day.